card. You're the master blue player. We're here with another blue adjacent deck.
It is blue. I mean, it's not blue adjacent.
And it's blue color, you know, right? All right. So what is the blue deck of the format?
Of the format,
yeah.
It's definitely buggy.
Yeah,
for sure.
What do you mean? You pay 5 to summon a 10 or something, you know?
Yeah, unbeatable. Blackbeard can't beat this deck, probably.
Yeah, this deck has a 100% win way against Blackbeard. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah,
right.
So we're playing buggy. To start off, for consistency, obviously we're playing the 4 Searcher. This searches cross guild and a type including Baroque works, so it includes 4 more Baroque works, which is a little relevant. And then we're also running 4 Kayas.
Okay.
Both of these cards are just because Buggy doesn't care about hand size. He really cares more about seeing the right pieces and just staying healthy enough to actually get those pieces out of the board. So adding on to that, we're also running 4 Marguerites.
Okay.
It's just a blocker that replaces itself. It's that's it.
It draws a card, gives you a draw.
Yep, that's it. And just to add on to these, the only reason we're playing like 1-drops at all is because we're playing Jozu. Jozu is a character that is 5 or higher for our 10 cost buggy. It helps a little bit with board control in the earlier parts of the game. So that's pretty chill. This also helps us replenish our hand because it bounces something back.
You bounce back the Kaya.
Yeah. Moving back into what really makes this deck, we are running our 7-drops. These 2 7-drops are kind of the heart and soul of the deck and what we're really looking for. These essentially put out like more than 1 character a turn.
Yeah.
And so
for 7 you get 2.
Yeah, for 7 you get 2. And for this one you can play it on 5 with the leader effect by resting 5 Dawn. So the most optimal play is if you're going first, you do this on 5 Dawn, and then you do this on 7 Dawn. And then you're lit. So for the Ivankov, you're really not playing all too many. You're playing the Inazuma as a target, the Crocodile as a target, and if you're really, really desperate, the Mr. 2 is a target.
Okay.
The Crocodile actually also serves for Crocodile himself as a target. But then on this side, since this is a Baroque Works player, we're also playing Daw's Bones.
Okay.
And obviously all of our 2Ks with Cross Guild, which are also 5-drop. I think if you're ever playing these, you're kind of in a really bad spot. But this deck just kind of focuses on keeping as many of these 7K 7-drop bodies or 6K bodies as you can. The Daw's Bones is there so you can filter your hand. It replaces itself because it draws 2, discards 1. The Inazuma says if you're below 2 cards,
you start drawing cards.
You draw more cards. And since you have to discard as part of the leader ability for Buggy, you definitely are in Inazuma range most of the time. So honestly, unless you're dropping a Buggy, I like dropping Ivankov and Inazuma more often than not. But yeah, I mean, all of this setup is just for our Buggy. This card is not very good.
Yeah, okay. What do you mean? It's the best card against Blackbeard.
It is the best card against
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
And they do leader effect, you summon this, and you're like, all right, hey, you want me to click the app, you know?
Yeah. Essentially what this says is on play, it'll bottom deck a card, any of your opponent's cards, which is cool. It's 12K body. But the issue is, unless your board is full with 5 costs or higher, so this needs to be like the 5th card drop in a 4-card board already, it bottom decks itself too.
Right.
So it's really strong, but also really weak. So this deck is really susceptible to removal. It's really susceptible to any board interactions. If your opponent flips over a gravity blade, you shake their hand.
It's
like,
okay.
It's all kind of there, but I will say, if they don't stop you, if they're not playing a deck with massive removal, if they're playing like an aggro deck, you get there. You get there.
Right.
You just overrun them with all the 7K bodies, all of the...
no spells, no peel-offs or anything like that?
No, I think they suck because this deck already sucks.
Oh, okay.
So you need to play Jozu instead because then if you're playing like the spells, the Kayas are just on the field, the Marguerites are on the field, the Galdinas are on the field, and you're just losing so much value by not being able to bounce them back to your hand.
Right. All right.
But yeah. No spells. I wish I could fit in Sanji's Pilaf. I wish we could fit in Raging Tiger and Red Rock. But up until we get the Buggy promo, which means that we get to take out this entire Baroque Works package.
Yeah.
Or no, this entire Impel Down package.
Yeah.
We're kind of dead in the water with how many cards that can actually put out more than 1 body a turn. So we are stuck running both of these unless we like really want to hire
no blocker, none of the blocker Mihawk.
So the issue with the blocker Mihawk, this card only plays a 5-drop or lower cross guild, And unfortunately, the Mihawk is a 6 cost. So there's no way that you can actually play the Mihawk as an additional body with any of our 7 drops right now until the new Buggy comes out. Bootlicker Buggy.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah.
All right.
So he's just Freak Buggy for now. Deck's fun, deck's great. Until you actually play against a meta deck. Loses to Shanks. Loses to Dopey. Wins really hard into Blackbeard. Don't worry about that one. But yeah.
All right.
That's the deck.
All right. Thanks, Carl. All right. Kate, thanks. Bye.